Independent cinema directors such as Spike Lee, Steven Soderbergh, Julie Dash, John Cassavetes, and Karen Kusama are a few of the numerous talents that built the foundation of American independent cinema. Great films such as Shadows, She's Gotta Have It, Daughters of the Dust, and Girl Fight were released in various periods of the movement, which set trajectory for what we define as American independent cinema today. As technology advanced and the modernization of cinema progressed, independent cinema witnessed fluctuations in its course. And today we see not only individuals continuing to pave the path for the movement, but studios as well. Studios such as A24 coincided with the rise of digital age in filmmaking. A time when it is easier than ever to make a film has led to increase in competition in the industry, leading to the development of A24 and other independent studios. Historically, American independent cinema as a movement equated to a counter-movement against Hollywood and other major studios that dominated the industry at the time of its emergence in the 1960s. The art house style and low-budget tendencies brought the movement towards fame amongst the young filmmaking community and cinema goers. With vertical integration of the film industry distorted, independent cinema took advantage of building its own infrastructure, production, distribution, and exhibition of its films, intending to reach a broader audience. Experimental styles such as improvisation and alternative storytelling, intended to illustrate socio-political realism, made the movement distinct from Hollywood. However, as independent films succeeded, the exploitation of major studios became ubiquitous. Independent cinema in the 21st century, as the development of technology advances, the lines between independent films and mainstream films blurred as the convergence between the two is significantly increased. As a result, the cost of production in the film industry has lowered considerably, and the distribution gradually began to deviate from the traditional business model, which insulated the theatrical release of films from the home video market by providing exclusive access to films for many months. Today, the case of digital distribution dominates the market with the emergence of models such as subscription video on demand or SVOD, followed by corporations like Netflix, Disney Plus, or HBO, and many other models which target new online audiences, offering an abundance of content at a low price, which as a result makes the production and distribution of the content inexpensive as well. Founded in 2012 in New York City, A24 quickly gained traction with the release of A Glimpse Inside the Mind of Charles Swan III, a comedy film distributed by A24 and premiered at the Rome Film Festival. A24 only started as a distribution company when it was first founded at a time when curation of marketing materials and connecting with exhibitors globally had never been so easy. As traditional forms of distribution were still ubiquitous, film festivals such as Sundance were the main focal point for A24 at the beginning, as they bought rights for films to exhibit through theatrical releases. A24 revolutionized online marketing through virality and word of mouth through the internet. Through marketing strategies, in production they allowed directors to have complete creative control. One example is A24's second film, Spring Breakers, which released in 2012, directed by Harmony Korine, which alludes to a unique artistic style of the neon color palette, which became a staple for many future A24 films. The film features known actresses such as Vanessa Hudgens and Selena Gomez, which was already an established tendency in independent cinema with films like Pulp Fiction featuring Will Smith and John Travolta. Spring Breakers quickly became a success through its marketing strategies of utilizing the internet to maximize its profits. This echoes the strategies of A24's predecessors such as Miramax, which sought to make independent films reach mainstream audiences in the indie era of the 90s. With the success of Spring Breakers, A24 came out with multiple hits that set directorial debuts and set a personal style on a studio level, uncommon amongst its major competitors such as Disney or Universal. As A24 continued acting as an independent distributor for many successful films, they were finally able to produce their own film Moonlight, directed by Barry Jenkins, creating a foundation for their creative style and their brand identity. The huge success of Moonlight established A24 in the industry and on the same level as its competitors, playing a huge role in the modernization of independent cinema and inspiring a new generation of filmmakers, leading the way to democratizing film festivals and having a larger market.
Go with the expectancy as an audience to see something that's going to knock you off your feet. And you settle for a nice movie, you know? And you think, I don't want to see something different. I don't want to see something different. I don't want to. I hate it. I hate it. I want it in my form. I want action. I want this. And then when you see something that's different, you say, and you can't get it out of your mind, you're still angry with the son of a gun. And you think, I hated that picture. I hated it. I hated it. But, 10 years later, you remember it. And you think, I saw something that's interesting. And I think filmmakers should be aware that they don't know anything.